am Sarah Damalario.
I am Claire Chester Tulagan.
And I am Alea Ragas.
I am Renmark Sirabanzo.
I'm Brendan L. Marula.
And we are the Team 4.
So, we are tasked to present one of the engineering materials topic, which is
The fiber cement board.
And first, let us start with the introduction.
Introduction and background of fiber cement board. Architects, designers, and builders rightly want fiber cement boards. What do they serve? According to Lukmanova and others in 2019, completing the facade of residential buildings, commercial buildings, and academic institutions, banks, train stations, metro stations, racks, tunnels, and bridges. These boards are a man-made composite stone building material that was created in a combination made up of water, fibers, and cement, between 20 and 30% by weight of cement. Non-linear the strength and reliability of deformation models are used to evaluate the concrete in particular and composite materials deformability. According to Hawker Board, fiber cement boards are sturdy and made to withstand harsh environments with frequent exposure to high winds, rain, or sunlight. Additionally, this substance is resistant to decay, insects, and fire. Board made of fiber cement doesn't need to be painted. Cement, sand, and cellulose fibers are the main ingredients of fiber cement board, which is produced in layers to create sheets with different thicknesses. The boards are created using a method known as autoclaving, which forms the board and strengthens and stabilizes the sand and cement by employing high-temperature steam curing. Cracking is less likely thanks to the cellulose fibers. Vinyl can warp or fade, whereas fiber cement board doesn't. It does not dent or bump, and cold temperatures do not cause it to become brittle. In historical renovations, where cladding materials are prohibited, fiber cement boards may be utilized. Fiber cement boards also save money on repairs and upkeep because of their long lifespan. Many warranties offer a 7-year or longer warranty on the material. According to the Home Depot in 2021, in order to create a substrate for vertical tile, cement board can be nailed or screwed to wood or steel studs. It can also be attached horizontally to plywood for tile floors, kitchen countertops, and backsplashes. Cement board is a combination of cement and reinforcing fibers that are formed into sheets of varying thickness and are typically used as a tile backing board. It can be applied to the outside of buildings as the finish system itself, as well as a substrate for exterior plaster or stucco systems. Cement board is made of Portland cement aggregate with a glass fiber mesh covering the surfaces. Cement board measuring 5 or 16 inches or 7.9 millimeters thick is intended to be used as an underlayment for tile flooring. These sheets measure 3 by 5 feet or 91 by 152 centimeters. Compared to water-resistant gypsum boards, cement board strengthens and adds impact resistance to the wall surface. To enable bending for curved surfaces, cement board is also made in thin sheets using cement that have been treated with polymers. As what Coates and Warden have said in 1990, the creation of composite materials reinforced with natural fibers utilizing products rather than traditional engineering. Engineering applications are increasingly focusing on materials, despite the benefits of low price and low density, competitive certain mechanical characteristics, and sustainability. In accordance to Moore in 2005, cement-based materials with fiber reinforcement have been used in a variety of construction-related fields. Steel and plastics and the most widely utilized fibers for reinforcement are cellulosic materials made of cement, which can include cement mortar and paste added to concrete. However, in accordance to Bledsky and Gasson in 1999, switching from asbestos to cellulose, there are sustainability issues specific to fibers. Thus, to guarantee that fiber cement performs satisfactory, greater comprehension of their anticipated long-term effectiveness is crucial.
Structure and properties of the material. In its structure, the fiber cement board is not uniform monolithic material, and it has special regular structure. This structure provides the material with the increased mechanical impact strength and friction strength. The fiber cement gets such structure thanks to the principle of its manufacture. Suspension consisting of cement, fibers of cellulose, grains of sand, and water sediments on a surface of a wide tape made of fabric through which liquid leaves solution. This process creates a film with thickness of from 0.25 to 0.40 mm on the surface of fabric. Further, such films are overlapped against each other and pressed in a sheet of the fiber cement to form a board with the necessary thickness. As a result, the sheet 8 mm thick will contain from 20 to 30 or even more such layers. The cement and fibrous layers obtained by means of sedimentation of the suspension on fabric are not uniform in composition. One their side is richer with fibers than another. It is the result of filtration on fabric, which passes the ultimate particles of mix through the openings but detains the cellulose fibers, which usually have length from 2.5 to 3 mm. At some point, the fibers cover the openings of sieve and small particles of suspension sediment already on them. This ability of fibers to form the lower layer is crucial for the organization of structure of future sheet of the fiber cement. As a result, the part of the film which is formed first is much richer with fibers. The layers sedimenting afterwards are much poorer in fibers in comparison with lower layers adjacent to the filter fabric.
Physical properties of fiber cement board. A fiber cement board is a composite board that has a variety of applications. It is composed of cement, sand, and cellulose fibers. The characteristics of fiber cement boards are: it is a water-resistant material with very good drying properties. The board has a very good fire-resistant properties. It is a material that has replaced asbestos in many areas. Fiber cement boards are usually available in 1/2 and 1/4 thickness and a standard size of 8:0 by 4:0. It is a very durable material with high strength and stability. It does not break or lose its composition in continuous exposure to water. Fiber cement boards have high weather-resistant properties and are extensively used on the exteriors. They are termite resistant. The boards are very good insulators of sound and heat. It can increase the energy efficiency of the building. They have various applications like ceilings, partition walls, floor backing, exterior cladding, and in areas where there is continuous exposure to moisture.
Chemical properties of fiber cement boards. Cement boards are mainly cement bonded particle boards and fiber cement. Cement bonded particle boards have treated wood flakes as reinforcement, whereas in cement fiber boards have cellulose fibers, which is a plant extract reinforcement. Cement acts as a binder in both the cases. The fire-resistant properties of cement bonded blue particles boards and cement fiber boards are the same. In terms of load-bearing capacity, cement bonded particle board have a higher capacity than cement fiber boards. Cement particle boards are manufactured from 1/4 to 1 plus 9 by 16 inches or 6 to 40 mm thickness, making it suitable for high load-bearing applications. These boards are made of homogeneous mixture and hence are formed as single layer for any thickness. Cement fiber boards are more used in decorative application and can be manufactured from 1 by 8 and or 13 to 16 inches or 3 to 20 mm thickness. Fiberboards are made in very thin layers, making it extremely difficult to manufacture high-thickness boards. Many manufacturers use additives like mica, aluminum and stearates, and Sinosphere in order to achieve certain board qualities. Typical cement fiber board is made of approximately 40 to 60% of cement, 20 to 30% of fillers, 8 to 10% of cellulose, 10 to 15% of mica. Other additives like above-mentioned aluminum stearates and PVA are normally used in quantities less than 1%. Sinospheres are used only in low-density boards with quantities between 10 and 15%. The actual recipe depends on available raw materials, other local factors.
So I am here to discuss the disadvantages and advantages of fiber cement and to compare with other materials with a similar uses. So I am gonna start with the advantages of fiber cement. So the fiber cement had first is the impact resistant and moisture resistant, fire resistant, and termite proof. And the disadvantages of cement or fiber cement is that fiber cement can cost you a heavy cost of labor, such as installation that can weigh more than 3 tons. And compared to other materials such as a cement siding, which offers a free protection from insects yet it needed repainting after cleaning. So I would rather cost a heavy process and installation from cement board.
In conclusion, fiber cement as a composite material is more expensive compared to the other methods of construction. However, it is important to understand how fiber cement board is manufactured and selected in building materials used in construction. So, what I mean about that is it is only effective if you buy high quality standard or the cheap ones. So, whether you need cheap fiber cement board or high quality fiber cement board, before you choose any grade, we must remember that it is efficient if it will last long. Second is, fiber cement board is an indispensable material in today's market. Well, fiber cement board has developed rapidly in the past years, with more new projects being discovered. Though, there is a research that the testing is still needing to take place, but we see a bright future for the demand for fiber cement products, which can be applied in almost any area of the construction. And based on what my groupmates studied, fiber cement board has become the most popular choice when it comes to insulating wall panels and ceiling boards in the past few years. This is because it is much more effective than the other options available on the market, like fiberglass insulation sheets or even cellulose insulation, because fiber cement board has some pretty impressive features and benefits that set it apart from the other building materials. And fiber cement board is a great material for any building projects for the reason that it has excellent physical mechanical properties, heat insulation property, and fire resistant property, which is very effective for safety purposes. And not only that, but it can be used for interior decoration after being processed into finished products, or variation models and specifications and aesthetic designs. And lastly, fiber cement board is a versatile building material. Well, due to its properties, fiber cement is used in a wide range of construction and renovation applications, including as flooring, as wall cladding, or as roofing material. Whether you need it to build a new home or renovate an existing structure, you can choose from several attractive and stylish designs available in fiber cement boards with different finishes and surface structures. So that concludes our report entitled
The fiber cement